Well, hi there viewers, Princess Strawberry here. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my new pet guinea pig. His name is Piglet. So here's Piglet. He's so cute. And right now he's a little skittish because I'm changing his cage out for the first time. So this is the top half of his cage, and I put him in another bin with some newspaper. And this way if he has an accident, it won't make a big mess. And then that little yellow circle thing is like a treat for his teeth. Hi, how are you? So I'm currently in the process of changing out his cage, and you can open this cage right here at the front. You unhook it like this, and then that opens, and then I guess you can open this way if you wanted to pick him up. Now, he did let me pick him up, but I didn't hold him very long. I just moved him into this bin, and I put the top half of his cage over so he doesn't jump out. I don't think he would, but you never know. He is skittish right now, so. But yeah. So here's the big view of his top half of his cage, and he's currently just chilling in there. And this is the bottom half of his cage. I guess these are like toys or decoration, but as you can see, it's really dusty. So I'm going to be washing them both off. This right here is part of his food dish, I think it is. And I got to clean out this whole cage. It's really disgusting, and it's just gross. And I'm going to be changing out his food because I think he's got some poop in there. So, and here's his brush. I was brushing him earlier. I'm going to clean out his brush as well and get that all cleaned up. So, and over here I have his critter care. It shows a guinea pig, a mouse, and a rabbit. It's just the stuff that you put in the bottom. It's really soft, so I think it's like shriveled up paper. And then we also got this. It looks like grass for small animals. I think that's like a treat. And then these are the wheels for his cage, but we're missing one. And then we also got this. Numbing rings. I'm guessing it helps with their teeth. And we also got some food for him. So I'm definitely, when I go shopping, I'll have to get him some more. And I'm going to have to ask a vet or even my friend who gave me the guinea pig on how to clip his nails, because I'm not even sure. And I guess you clip them once in a while. So that's all his accessories. And of course, I got to clean out his cage now. Wash it out with soap and water really well. And then I'm going to put the cage back together, and then I'm going to put him back in the cage. So I'm probably going to be changing his cage like once a week because I am a clean freak. He's just chilling. You got something on your nose there. He's just gonna chill there. He's just so cute. You're just gonna chill while I clean your cage. I'm surprised he actually let me pick him up because this is his first day here at my apartment, and I wasn't gonna change his cage. I was gonna wait a couple of days and let him get used to me, but his cage is really disgusting and dirty. And the top half here, I'm just gonna have to take the duster too and dust it and get that all cleaned up. You can see he's shedding. Look at his hair, or his fur. Look at this. I'm definitely gonna have to sweep the floor. I gotta do some more cleaning later anyway, so but he's so cute. So right now I'm just gonna clean out his cage and get that all cleaned up. I gotta dump all this out. I'm gonna take these out though, because those are not garbage. Those are actually his. And this, so I gotta dump everything in the garbage, what's here, and then I'm gonna wipe out the cage, clean it completely. And over here we got some more items for his cage, like this attaches to the side, and this helps pour that grass stuff inside. Hay rack, I guess that's what it is. For rabbits, guinea pigs, and other small animals, fits all wired cages. holds hay and other treats. So that's what that is. It's super cute. I gotta wash that right off. And then this is like a little shelf, I guess, for the cage. But it was really dirty and it was covered in poop and whatever else. So I'm gonna have to clean that out. And I gotta do dishes later. But I'm gonna have to put the cage all back together before I put him back in it, obviously. So, and then of course, here's this adorable food dish. You can use it for food or use it for water. And I've been using it for water. But it has a ring around it. I'm going to try my best to get that off if I can. And then the back, living world. It has a cute little bunny on it. So right now that's my main priority, is get the cage all cleaned out. And like I said, he's over there sitting on the floor like I showed you guys. He's just going to chill in there for a little bit while I clean his cage. So I put a towel on my dresser, and this is where I'm going to put my guinea pig's cage. And this is where he's going to be sitting. I am thinking about buying him a couple of little toys. Like, I might buy him a couple cat toys, like a ball with a bell. And I might get some more decorations to hang from the top of the cage so he's not bored in there all the time. Because I know I'd be pretty bored in a cage. So he's just sort of just chilling right now. So I'm going to go and clean out his cage, and then eventually I'm going to dust off all this. I'm going to be looking up online. Do you have to wash the guinea pig? Or is it going to do it himself like a cat? I gotta look that up. I also heard you can give mice, rats, guinea pigs, hamsters, like sometimes you can feed them as a treat a raw pasta noodle, and they will eat it. It helps with their teeth. So I don't know. I might look up online about hamsters and guinea pigs. But a guinea pig is definitely a lot bigger than a hamster. And I think he's a young one. He's a young guinea pig. You got something on your nose. You know that? Or on your face. I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to touch your face because you're not quite used to me yet. But so here's the cage. I just took out the newspaper and all the shreddings and whatever else was in there. So now I just got to clean this out with soap and water, and it should be good. So there's all the shavings, and then of course I put the newspaper in there in the recycling because that's where it does belong. I do have some extra newspaper I can easily put on the bottom of the cage to replace the old newspaper. So I got most of the stuff for the cage cleaned out. I just noticed, and maybe it's just part of it, but there's one bar missing on this, and it's on both of them. I'm going to assume that it's just decoration. Well, like, there's one missing, and it's not supposed to be like that. See, notice here, and when I show you this spot, there's like a bar missing. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it's made. And I did put this back together. His dish has got to go back on there. And then here's this tray. I cleaned it out. I just got to let it air dry. If it's not dry by the time I'm ready to put the cage back together, I'll just have to dry with some paper towel. But no, so far. And right now I'm just working on scrubbing out all the crap on this cage. And this I got to clean again. Make sure that's clean. But yeah, so far I'm working progress. If I could speak today. Okay, so like 25 minutes later, the cage is completely cleaned. Not completely, there's still a couple of spaces I gotta get, but I'm gonna dry it and see what I missed. I definitely missed this corner, and over here. But mostly cleaned. Okay, so I finally cleaned out the cage as best I can, like in the corner here and there, and on this corner, there's some stains. I can't get them up, I've tried. So, and I also wore gloves while cleaning this whole thing, and I used a copper sponge and a regular cleaning sponge. I threw those out because I'm not going to use it on my dishes after I clean this, because was pretty disgusting. So now the fun part is assembling, putting the cage back together. Also, I went through a roll of paper towel, and I'm going to keep this and put it in the cage so that he has something else to play with. I'm going to definitely get some toys though, and these got to go hang from the top of the cage again. So this is going to be fun. Why isn't this not working? I just noticed that the green circle decoration is a lot bigger, is smaller than the other one. The red one's a lot bigger and the green one's a lot smaller. I just noticed that. So they must have come together as a set, and then this is for his food dish. So here is his food dish, and I guess it just clicks onto the side of this. So like this. Like that. So that is actually pretty handy. So this is supposed to be his food dish that I hang from the side, and I gotta assemble everything again. So this is his food dish that I was using right now, and I just put it in here for him in case he gets hungry, but I guess he's still just chilling. I also was told by my friend, she brought the guinea pig over earlier for me, that I'm supposed to put a blanket over top of the cage at night. So I gotta find something that I can put over top so that he'll go to sleep. You shouldn't be too much trouble. Like, it gets pretty dark in my room at night. So right now we're in my bedroom, and I shut the door, and the only light coming through is, you guys can kind of see the bottom of the door there. So at nighttime, before I go to bed, I always put this blanket in front of the door, the bottom of the door, to block out light. So this gets pretty dark, so he might not need a blanket over the cage. He might not. I'm definitely going to be putting his cage back up here and assembling everything. So what I'm going to do right now is hook everything to the top half of the cage, and then put the top half of the cage back on, and then I gotta move Piglet back into his home. His cage will be all cleaned out. So right now I just got to, as I'm putting this back together, it's kind of cool how this works actually. That is actually cool. And I gotta attach this back to the cage. So right now I gotta put some newspaper down, and then I gotta fill the cage up with that shredded paper, I think it is. So we got the newspaper in. So there we go. I put the shredded, I think it's shredded paper in the cage. It's all clean. I tried to clean out the cage as best I could, but unfortunately that stuff is really stuck on. If I get some warm water and salt, because at the end of the month I'm going shopping, I'm going to get some salt, and that really helps to get crap off. But there we go. I put newspaper down. I didn't fill the whole bottom because he only has so much shredded paper for the cage. And of course I put the bottom half of the cage back in my bedroom. Now I gotta start attaching everything back onto the cage, or the top half of the cage. Well, I must say this took almost half an hour to assemble back together because I'm not used. Maybe later on, like next month or something, by then I'll be able to assemble. That's a lot easier. But I got the bells hanging up, one on each side, because that's where they were. I put the shelf back in. And then this is where his food's supposed to go, I think. But I put his food in that dish. He has plenty. And now I just got to put him back in the cage. And this thing is supposed to hold the treat. So I got to put his treat back on this. So there we go. That wasn't too hard. He's really skittish right now. He's really shaking because I just picked him up and put him back through this door. And I guess there is a way at the top you can open the cage. Like, you can open it like this. But he is really skittish right now. Yeah, I gave you my paper towel roll because I didn't know. I put his treat back on the hook here. He can go on the top shelf if he chooses to. I'm not sure how he gets up there. Does he climb the cage to get up on there? I guess I'll use this as his treat bowl. He's got food, he's got water, he's got something to chew on and numb on. He also has this, but I'm just going to leave him alone because he's very skittish right now. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I completely forgot that I still have one more thing to assemble, and that's this piece. So there we go, the hamster, totally. Guinea pig's cage is all back together. It's all assembled and clean. He has fresh food and water. I don't know why I'm thinking hamster. I'm already calling him Wilbur, and that's not his name. His name is Piglet. But I'll get it right one day. But yeah, I put that on the side. I might put some raw pasta noodles in there as a treat. I also have that grass stuff. But there's his cage. So again, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.